Hey guys, welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin. Today there will be no camera. This episode 158, technical analysis edition. Jumping in real quick to give you an update on the market and what is going on. No news. Had a family emergency. Someone on my wife's side of the family passed away, and I've been with her and had not had time to go through the news and had not had time to really look at the market today. All I noticed was that Bitcoin is still going up, so we'll just look at that and go through the other coins that we usually cover, and then we'll take it from there, right? So let's see what's happening in the cryptosphere. A lot of money flowing in, right? Yesterday was an indecision day. You can see that we were bouncing around. Sorry, I was looking at the Bitcoin chart. Yesterday was a little bit of an indecision day for total market cap. We're bouncing around. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it, Benny. And thank you for being here very late at night, man. I also do appreciate that. Like I said, wish I could have come in at regular time under normal circumstances, but life is what it is, and yeah. So sometimes things are not the best. I can say, right? Anyways, keep on going with this, right? Still trying to figure out whether or not my wife is gonna fly out tomorrow. But yeah. Your job high? What does that mean? Anyways, we had an indecision day. Money flowing out, a little bit of money flowing out of the cryptosphere, 0.29%, from an opening of 240.42 billion, closing at 239.23 billion, a $702.92 million move to the downside. Right now, money coming into the cryptosphere, 2.17%, sitting at 244.31 billion, or $5.06 billion move to the upside. Very good move to the upside, right? So again, am I happy? Yes, to some extent, because there's something that's developing that's worrying me that might have happen, right? You were jump hunting and clicked the notification to my stream. Yeah, Bitcoin is strong, bro. That's part of the reason why I want to come in, right? At 6 p.m., Bitcoin started pumping around that area. Had a very nice, massive candle. I can't remember the exact time, but when I looked at it, man, it was like really pumping, and it looked really good. Anyways, yesterday, money flowing into a cryptosphere, Bitcoin gaining dominance, 0.48% from an opening of 67.32, closing at 67.69. Right now, still gaining dominance, 0.12%, sitting at 67.77% of market cap. I really want this to go down a little bit more. It's better for the cryptosphere if the pie is better divided. Now, Bitcoin sitting at $904.44. Started the day very strong pumping. Again, we did get above that 200 simple moving average. That was one of the bullish signs that I was looking for. Now the question is, can we confirm a close here on the daily? That's what's worrying me, right? So I'll assume this a little bit more so you guys can see it, right? All right, so why is this worrying me? Well, because we went higher right here. So yesterday we still managed to go a little bit higher, right? It was a green day. And look, man, we are lower here and creating bearish divergence against the MACD histogram. Right now, we're still trying to rally up right now, but still, we have not made a positive momentum island, and it still appears to be lower than our previous high, right? Our previous positive momentum high. So we're high on positive momentum, low on positive momentum right now. On the MACD, we don't have that. We kind of killed that. Sitting overbought right now on the daily at 72.23. And the last time we were overbought on the daily, it was really way back here on June 26th. Right? So we haven't been overbought since then. Also, June 26th, sorry. I'll make this chart look good now. There we go. June 26th, right? Right around the time we picked back here on our major pump, right? So am I happy about this? Yes, man. Last time we got above that 200 simple moving average was back here on April the 1st or April the 2nd, sorry. So I'm really happy that this is pumping. April the 2nd it was. Yeah, there we go. So I'm really happy that we got above that. Now we need to confirm a close there, or either like really burst through there, so we can really kind of say openly that we are out of the bear market, which is something that I'm looking forward to right now. I do believe it's going to be important to get above that area. So yeah, if you guys are looking at Bitcoin, I do believe it might be a good buy right now. The upside could be really good. The downside, just play it up. Just place a tight stop loss in case this goes back down. Because as I told you before, the 200 simple moving average, we've kissed it a couple times, like back here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We pointed this out a couple times. We did manage to get above it once and had a minor pump, and then created this M top, right, or this double top or M top, and then we kind of broke down and back into the bear market, right? So again, important that we get above this, and we managed to hold being above it, and it could really get us to pump again, and hopefully we might be able to get above to that 13,141, right? That's the area that we're looking for. So yeah, that's with regards to the 200 simple moving average and the divergence that we're developing here on the daily, right? So watch out for that, as it could potentially break us down. This is still on developing though, right? We could still create a new positive momentum going in within this island still, and go higher and really get rid of that divergence that we have right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna go into the 4 hours. What is happening on the 4 hours? For some reason, stuff from the 1 hours here, and I do believe I kind of clear this out every freaking stream, man. There's always something that pops back out. It's just freaking weird. Right, there we go, man. So yeah, going down again, not even touching that 20 MA, and just really bouncing from there. So I'm really glad I did go in at 8,900. I wasn't worried about taking a hit there. We were bouncing around this area right when I got in. I think it was around here, like 1 in the morning or something like that. I already talked about that the other day, but it was very, very nice in. And the most we did after that, I do believe, was come down here and kind of like hit 8,800 on the dot and then bounce from there. So very nice last 4 hour candle right now, moving down a little bit, 0.33% on the 4 hours, creating a positive momentum island, something that's working. Again, this is just starting to develop, right? But if you wanted to call stuff out here, you will be looking at this, right? We will be making bearish divergence, right? So just want to make sure, yeah, it's gonna stay here. Awesome. And we would also have it on the RSI, right? So again, potential price action to the downside. This is still developing, so this could still go on building up. I'm not sure how strong it's gonna be right now, but again, we're having bearish divergence on the daily and right now on the 4 hours. But like I said, still developing, sitting overbought at 72.02. Let's go to the 1 hour. With the stock market's all-time high, I can understand crypto moving up too. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bank it on the stock market. I would also bank it on some stagnation that we were having on the crypto market, right? We're just floating very low for a while, and then we just started to move right after a head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. We started to pump, and that's something I was looking forward to. So back here, 25.72, 27 going higher and higher. So really no divergence, showing up low, higher, low. So again, we're just going with the market on the 1 hour. Really nothing I can call out here. If you want to consider this our main high, we're going to a much bigger high with more divergence. The one we called out yesterday was this one. And we did get this to play out to the downside again. Really nice, hitting that 8,800, then bouncing from there. So again, very nice move from Bitcoin. But right now, like I said, we're not doing anything on the 1 hour. We're just starting to like move down slowly. So if you want to consider this an impulse up, we're consolidating, and it looks like down sloping consolidation right now. And you know what that means? Down sloping consolidation usually means you break to the upside, right? That is a form of bull flag that we're making. We have a few candles right now to determine really what we're gonna do here with this consolidation. Something that I would like to see is for this to come back, retest that 8,983 level, this white line here, and then try to rally from there. That would potentially mean getting below that 200 simple moving average, or at least on the daily, come back, retest that 200 simple moving average, and then try to run again. Sitting bought right now on the 1 hour at 68.58. That's it for Bitcoin. I'm going to move on to Ethereum. What is happening with Ethereum on the daily? Yesterday, very nice. Gaining dominance, 2.94%. Right now, losing dominance, 1.28%. Sitting at 7.85% market cap. The price of Ethereum at $175. and 34 cents. Impulse up, sloping consolidation apparently on the daily. It could potentially break us down. Again, we are going slightly higher right now. This day just started, so again, we're going slightly higher, and we seem to be losing that positive momentum. So again, something to watch out for. We're going higher on the RSI, still overbought at 73.93, but this is just like one candle to the next. Really, it's very, very small move. I'm gonna get rid of that right now, but just be aware that we're making that divergence right now, right? So I'm not sure how it's going to play out right now because we need a couple more candles to develop. But again, sort of upsloping consolidation, not what you want to see. You should break down from that. It's a bear flag that we're making. So I'm going to move into the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, sitting bought at 67.54. Now we're starting to make positive momentum, going higher than our previous high, right? We had divergence move down just as expected. Now, this is very, very small island, right? This even here, like it's 2 islands, but they're very tiny. Now, whether or not you want to consider them, it's entirely up to you. If you want to consider that they played out with a move to the downside, bouncing over the 20 MA and rallying from there, that is fine. Then you would be looking to a higher price from here, making more positive momentum, and from here going higher on the RSI, and that'll be great. Now, if you want to look at this bearishly, you'll be going from here to here, right? Going higher. And you would say that you're going lower, right, on your MACD. So right now you will be creating bearish divergence, and that could potentially break you down. Again, I don't believe this is going to play out. I'm not sure this is going to play out. It's going to depend on Bitcoin entirely. So Bitcoin is having that bearish divergence. It might break the market down if it goes down. But right now it seems this might be what we're looking for, right? And going higher, we're starting to consolidate. And that's about it. I want to move into the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, high, lower high, positive momentum, less positive momentum, that's fine. Now, from here to here, we're going higher. So again, we're just going with the market. Really, nothing, nothing else I'm looking at. We're within an uptrend. If you wanted to channel this, we could potentially place an upsloping channel from here to here, you know, and do something. I'm really not looking for a channel right now. I'm waiting to see how this is going to play out. So let me make sure this is here and move this where I want it to. Why is this weird, man? There we go. You want to play ball, but it's playing ball now. So again, just want to highlight that we're in an uptrend, right? You can see it, guys. I mean, it's obvious that we're being in an uptrend. So anyways, that's where we're at. Trying to look at the stuff closer here. Really can't tell any divergence right now. So high, lower high, positive momentum less. High on the RSI, lower on the RSI. Low to higher low. Low on the RSI, high to the RSI. Negative momentum, less negative momentum, right? So again, this will depend whether or not you want to consider this island to be valid. If you don't want to consider that island to be valid, then you'll be going from here to here. And you'll be going from here to here. And you'll be going from here to here, right? And creating divergence, bearish, strong on different time frames, right? So again, this could potentially have some value, as we seem to have broken down from there, tried to rally but failed, making a higher low and a lower high. If you wanted to look at this, you ignoring the wicks. Sorry. Oh yay, ads from Spotify. Awesome. There we go. So if you want to look at this in a triangle pattern, I wouldn't even consider this one. I would consider this one probably even better. Yeah. There we go. So again, we were making sort of a triangle. It's very small of a pattern, but again, we're tightening on making higher lows and lower highs. So again, we seem to be contracting within this area. Just something to look at and food for thought. Really, not convinced we're within this pattern right now. But again, I just wanted to highlight it in case some of you might be wondering why there's something that looks like a triangle. I'm not calling it out. I am calling it out. I'm just not calling it a triangle yet. I want to get more data to show up here. Anyways, that's going to be it for this. I'm going to go XRP. XRP on the daily yesterday gaining dominance. Very nice. 1.97%. Right now, losing dominance, 0.12%. Sitting at 4.43% market cap. Yesterday, XRP, nice day, right? Again, some indecision happening, long wicks. But again, very nice day. Today, pumping a lot more, right? Sitting at 0.24 cents. So 24.629 cents in total. Above that resistance of 24 629, and that's something that's very good. Now our next resistance would be 26.692, and after that 27.911, right? Again, we want to get back up on these areas, so I'm happy for XRP, making more positive momentum still. I'm going higher on the RSI, so really no divergence developing on the daily. We're gonna go to the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, we're calling this divergence played out to the downside again, just as we had expected it would. Right now, from there we hit the 20 MA and we're bouncing. Now we're going higher than our previous high, and that's fine. Right now, even going higher still than our previous high on this island. So high, higher high, positive momentum, more positive momentum. Now we're going slightly lower, right? And you can see that this resistance that we had at 24.629 is very real. This closing was 24.598, so slightly below it. Here we opened there and moved down, then rejected again, and finally on these last 2 4-hour candles we managed to get above that. So again, very real stuff that we have here. We're creating some sort of bearish divergence against the RSI, but not on the MACD. Now again, it would depend on how you want to look at this. If you want to look at this for this positive momentum to this new positive momentum, you wouldn't have any kind of divergence, right? You're going higher. But if you want to consider this a major high and go from here to here, you would say that you're making that bearish divergence, right? So you're going higher, and also on the other side you'll be going lower, right? So again, you just imagine a straight line from here to here. I'm going to remove this. We did talk about it. I just don't want the charts to be too cluttered with too many lines, and that would be potentially the divergence that could break us down on XRP. Now I'm going to go on to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, sitting bought at 64.21. Now on the 1 hour, we are making that bearish divergence that I was talking about, right? So you're going higher. And we're going definitely lower, and definitely lower here as well. So again, bearish divergence, potential price action to the downside. We're getting that red candle to come in. The question is, are we going to hold at 24.692 as support? I do hope so. It will be nice to see Ripple pump still. So it's going to depend on the market and what Bitcoin does. Let's go on to Litecoin on the daily. What is happening with Litecoin? Yesterday, losing dominance, 2.42%. Right now, gaining 0.75%, sitting at 1.60% of market cap. Price of Litecoin at $61.08. Yesterday, moved down 2.60% of the price. Today, pumping 3.04%, gaining what we lost yesterday. Even bullish engulfing right now, which is good. Outside again of this downsloping channel. Remember how we said we could come back and like get in again yesterday? I can't remember if it was yesterday's stream or 2 days ago, but we were talking about potentially getting back in or using it as support to bounce. Maybe if I pinpoint this, it would suggest that we actually bounce from it. You know, I could be off a little bit on the channel. I wasn't really using it as a main channel for analysis. I was just using it to highlight the downtrend that we're in. But if I pinpoint it, probably we just bounced off that. Anyways, higher high, right? What is this? 166, 172. So still going higher. Right now we seem to be going lower, even though we're going slightly higher. So within these 2 days, right, from here to this green, you're going slightly higher, and then you will be going lower on your price and lower on your RSI, creating bearish divergence. I'll just put it out here real quick, just to have it on the chart, I guess. I'll get rid of it on the 1 hour and just have it stay here on the daily, right? So is it potential, because today is still happening, so there's a chance it might still go up in price, especially when Asia comes in like a couple hours. Sorry, Europe comes in a couple hours, and they see that Bitcoin pump. We'll see whatever they want to do, right? So that's it for this on the daily. I'm gonna go to the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, we had divergence, price action to downside. It did play out. Hold at 20 MA again and bounce from there. Also holding the top part of the downsloping channel, right? Now we're going higher than our previous high. No, we're lower than our previous high. So also lower on the RSI and negative momentum. So really nothing else developing here. So we have to wait for something else to develop, so for us to confirm something. So I'm going to move on to Litecoin. Litecoin also lower high, right? From this high to this high, it's also lower, less positive momentum, and lower on the RSI. Sitting neutral right now on the RSI at 57.66. That's gonna be it for this on the on Litecoin, right? We're developing 3 consecutive 1-hour candles that have a lot of indecision, right? Small gain, undoing that small gain, right now remaking that small gain. So again, a lot of indecision happening on the last 3 hours on Litecoin, sitting at $61.08 and neutral on their side on the 1 hour. So let's go to Binance. Binance dominance yesterday, losing dominance 1.08%. Right now losing a little bit more, 0.75%, sitting at 1.15% market cap. The price of Binance at $18.03. Is it good? Yes. Yesterday we had a red day, 1.38% down. Right now 1.40% up. Basically gaining what we lost the previous day. Not quite bullish engulfing yet, but again, gaining nonetheless. We did have divergence. We called it out. We did get this red candle. So again, I'm happy that this played out. And really nothing else happening here on the daily. Sitting bought on the RSI at 69.32. So I'm going to go into the 4 hour. You're stuck in INS. We'll look at INS before I go off the air, Benny. For sure, man. You hope the market grows to new all-time highs. I'm not sure if it's going to go to new all-time highs. I do know that we're probably going to get a new good bounce, and I'm hoping that it's going to be the bounce that's going to get us out of the bear market. Or whatever small bear market we had into a new bull market. So here, are we higher? Yes, we did go slightly higher, right? So from here to here, and going from here to here, and here to here, right? So we're going slightly higher in the price, creating bearish divergence strong on the 4 hours. Again, probably part of the reason that we're breaking down here on this chart. Just keep in mind we are having a red candle starting to develop, so again potentially from this divergence. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this on the 4 hours. I'm gonna go into the 1 hour. So if we take this one or this one, it really doesn't matter. From here to here, right, we're going lower. So on the 1 hour chart, I'll just point this out just so you know that we called it out. But really, it's not gonna matter because it already played out, right? So we went from a higher to a lower high, right? So high, lower high, positive momentum, more positive momentum, creating divergence, hidden bearish divergence. Now do we have it here as well? Yes, it would seem that we do not. We're going slightly lower, so that's fine. We just had it on the MACD histogram. Now what's happening here? We're high, higher, high, positive momentum, more positive momentum, high on the RSI, higher on the RSI. Really, after that, nothing else. Did we develop something else on the bottom part? Maybe, man. I'm gonna look at this real quick. 186, 174. So yes, I think we did. Going slightly lower, and also less, right? So low, lower, low, negative momentum, less negative momentum, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. We don't have it on the RSI. Just on the MACD histogram, we did create bullish divergence, and we saw that small pump. Very nice. Right now, we're testing the 20 MA on the 1 hour, channeling again volatility out of the market. So channeling a little bit before we actually go on and run again. Now, Benny, you did call INS. We're gonna look at INS. I do have one chart open for that. INS to the dollar. I think we have another one because I'm pretty sure we analyzed something else here. Let me look for it. Nope. It's probably this one, man. Nothing was happening when we looked at it last time. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Low, lower, low, right? The good news is that you're developing divergence on the 1 hour. So let me make sure this is going to stay here. Potential price action to the upside. You did try to rally, but apparently you're failing at it. Still probably not done. Wait for a couple more red candles to come in before we actually confirm this is done. On the RSI, you don't have it. Low, lower, low on the RSI, lower on the RSI. So your bullish divergence is just happening here on the MACD, right? So again, there's a chance you might still try to rally. Another thing that can happen is that you can still go slightly lower make even less negative momentum, but also catch that divergence on the RSI, and that would be a good entry, right? So because you would have divergence, strong bullish on both the MACD and the RSI, that would be something that I would look for. You're about to get a cross of the MACD over the signal line. Sometimes those crosses do bring some like large bars, yet to be determined though. This is for this on the 4 hours. Sitting sold at 34.87. INS on the 4 hours. INS is a high risk, moderate reward investing. You pray goes up. You lost 8%. Damn. Yeah, man. You probably bought around these. Oh fuck. You lost 25% today. Shit. Okay, cool. On the 4 hours. Let's see. So we're definitely going lower, right? Right, like that. And we're going to less negative momentum, and also on the RSI we'll be going in, right? So and you're creating bullish divergence right now. I'm not sure whether or not this is going to play out strongly, because this, even though you have it, I'm not familiar with this coin, so I wouldn't be able to tell if this is going to be very strong, right? So again, divergence bullish. You're going from negative to positive, and then low to a higher. Sitting over sold right now, 28.95 on the RSI. And starting to channel on the Bollinger Band. So this, if this was to play out with this small channel that we're making, this tightness, right, is much tighter than we were here. So again, this tightness could bring a explosive move to the upside. It's a potential, not quite confirmed yet, right? But we do have divergence that it's developing. So again, this could still drop lower, man. I believe this might be not all-time lows, but near all-time lows for this. So I'm gonna go into the daily. What's happening on the daily, man? Fuck, a couple of red days coming in on this, right? So again, you had divergence, right, to here. This would still track onto here. I think we looked at this on the 15th, maybe. So again, you're still going from a low to a higher low, from negative momentum to more negative momentum, and on the RSI you don't have it, right? You have your low on the RSI to higher on the RSI. Sitting sold right now at 35.41. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Again, I do gotta get some rest. I still gotta talk to my wife, figure out what she's gonna do. Yeah, I'm not sure yet, but I'll figure it out. Anyways, guys, it's gonna be all for tonight. Again, if you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. I'm sorry that I could not have the camera on tonight. I'll have it on tomorrow. And this is Tetto Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. I hope you enjoyed this stream. It was a pleasure being here with you guys tonight. I hope you're having a great time. A great thanks, Benny. Much appreciated, brother. Well, you know, she's gonna have to get over that. It's just gonna take her time. And yeah, she's gonna have to pull through, and hopefully things will get better, man. Anyways, like I said, that's it for tonight, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I hope you're having a great time, great weekend, great Saturday night. And like I said, sorry for being late, but I had urgent matters to take care of at home. I'll be on tomorrow again at 9 p.m. Even though it says TBD on the screen, I just noticed that. But I'll be on at 9 p.m. tomorrow. Hope you have a great time, and that's all for tonight, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night or Sunday early morning. Benny, thank you for being here. Good luck with your job search, brother. I do hope you find something, and yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.